One of the very first things I learned in nursing school was how to be a critical thinker, right? How to not necessarily take everything we were getting at face value. They taught us about how to dissect research, and they taught us about nursing theory, and they taught us about how to look at the medications that we're giving a client and why we're giving them to patients. There's all kinds of places where we had to question why. And from the very beginning of my entrepreneurship journey, that question of how come or why was such a valuable tool. And then also in my experience in nursing, there was a real emphasis on problem solving. So with critical thinking goes problem solving. And you need that in business. You need that as an entrepreneur. You need that in any of your nursing skills. I can't think of one nurse I don't know that isn't a good problem solver, that can't MacGyver something out of nothing, right? What appears to be nothing. And when I started looking at it like that in my problem solving skills, and I started thinking, what would I do if I was in, say, in the health unit? Or what would I have done when I was in primary care? Well, I would have figured out where my resources are. I would have figured out how to get the questions, how to ask the questions, and I would have educated myself on a particular person's diagnoses. So how do I want to attract clients? That was as simple as going back to my public health roots and looking at how do you create a public health campaign. It was as simple as that. We're taught that in our Public Health 101 in school. And then when you work in that, it was amazing to me. And all these light bulbs started going off. And then there was this idea that I started looking at how we're adaptable and resilient. So many of us, we know how to be chameleons in our jobs because we're working with how many different patients and family members. We can be adaptable and flow through different situations. And the resilience that's required to go back into a nursing role every day is one of the biggest gifts that we can give ourselves in the entrepreneurship journey, is this taking, one of my nursing colleagues said, the hits just keep coming and we just keep rolling. And I was like, yes, 100%, but how to be stronger after a particular experience.